Aquarius, my dear. Look at me closely, because when I place my hand upon these cards, I feel a movement unlike any other, as if an ancient river rises and flows again, carrying wisdom and love. It does not speak through intermediaries. It is like a direct call from the heavens, from generations who have watched you through countless full moons and through nights with no stars. I have come to tell you what is beginning to take shape along your path. The energy of tomorrow, Wednesday, September 17th, is full and heavy, like a milestone etched since the dawn of time. It is as if the universe itself has agreed. The time has come for you to receive what you have been waiting for so long. I do not say this to soothe you. I say it because I feel it in my very bones. It is the whisper that only experience can hear. You are about to step through a sacred door. And allow me to ask you this. Have you felt lately that you no longer belong to old ways of living, to old thoughts, to old relationships? As if a force within you is urging you to seek a deeper truth, a more authentic self. Aquarius, this is the awakening your guides have been preparing for you. It is no accident you are here, listening. This is part of the greater plan, and that plan arises from divine love reserved especially for you. The card shows me a gate, a threshold of energy that opens only when one is ready. And you, Aquarius, have proven yourself ready. To step through, you must release the older version of yourself. I see the image of a hardened seed finally breaking open, painful but necessary so that new life may burst forth. Wiser, stronger, more radiant. Let me ask you, are you ready to stop carrying the weight of guilt that was never yours to bear? I feel you have blamed yourself for too long, for love, for naivety, for lack of guidance. But Aquarius, mistakes do not make you worthless. They have forged you into someone resilient. And now it is time to forgive yourself, for without forgiveness, no miracle can ever come. And what is coming truly is a miracle: liberation. I see chains breaking. I see the prison of emotion dissolving. Do you remember those days when you felt stuck, numb to everything? That was the bottom of the abyss. And from that place, you are rising. Light is seeping in. Hope is returning. I also see the figure of a woman behind you, guiding you. It may be a grandmother, a mother, or a wise woman who has left this world, yet never stopped loving you. She brings me a simple handkerchief, as if to remind you that true love has always been wrapping itself around you, even in silence. Do not be afraid anymore. The worst is behind you, and you have never been alone. I know how many times you have pretended to be fine, smiled while your heart was breaking. But today, let me tell you, you no longer have to pretend. What is coming is rest, support, a home, a place to be held. The card reveals a powerful turning point ahead, a movement, a certain decision. This is the moment you take back control, not out of fear, but out of certainty. For within you has always been the answer. You have always known it. Only now do you finally allow yourself to believe it. I also see the image of the healer. This one represents the ability to heal not only the self, but also others. That is why people often come to you, pouring out their sorrows without invitation. The light in your soul draws broken hearts. But the greater question is this: who will hold you up? Who will listen when you are the one who needs to cry? Trust me, a new presence is about to arrive. Not to use you, not to bind you, but to lift you up, with respect, with sincerity, with gentleness. Yet remember this: the greatest healing still happens within. I see the child in you, beginning to laugh, bare feet running across the earth, innocent and free. Because at last, you have allowed it to come out, to be embraced with a love it never knew before. And when that happens, the universe will respond. Doors will open, good news will arrive, opportunities will appear, changes will begin. This is not vague magic, it is sacred response. And above all, what belongs to you can never be taken away. What remains is for you to make room for the future. I see the image of you closing your eyes, placing your hand upon your chest, and daring to face the part of yourself you once avoided. And there a vow to yourself arises: I choose to live true. I choose to forgive. I choose to walk through the new gate. Once more, as the cards tremble lightly in my hands, I feel not only the ancient river, but a surge of electric spirit, cold with clarity, warm with compassion. It is the sign that you are about to cross into a stage from which there is no return. The energy of September 17th today is heavy, dense like a sacred mark. The universe has knocked gently, reminding you that opportunity does not wait forever. This is not empty comfort. I speak from the deepest perception, from a place only true experience can touch. A door is opening, but it opens only to those who have done the inner work. Let me ask you this. Have you felt lately that an old dream, a project delayed, an idea buried, has begun to stir again? A dream you set aside because someone said it was impossible, because advice distracted you, because you lost faith. Now it demands to be heard. Aquarius, this is the call of your inner mission, and it is not only for you, it is for the community you will touch. The universe is offering you a chance to begin again. And beginning does not require that you understand every step. You need only to move. One decisive step is enough to set events in motion. Just as a seed does not know what kind of tree it will become, your idea only needs one moment of courage to break the ground. On this journey, you may still carry a broken promise, someone who left without a word, a vow unkept that left your heart unsettled. Those scars have made you retreat into reason, wearing logic as armor. But forgiveness here is not to lighten their fault. Forgiveness is to free you, so the pioneering mind of Aquarius can create again. Lay down the burden of self-blame. When you clutch sorrow too tightly, your mind has no space for new vision. And you, who are meant to look far, to dream wide, to build for others, deserve that space. The cards no longer show me the seed. They show me a bird spreading its wings after a long winter. You are ready to leave the nest, carrying both wisdom and renewed faith. One truth I must add, this belongs to your very nature. Do not mistake hesitation for discernment. Those with visionary spirit like you know how to weigh carefully before acting. But if you delay forever, you will miss the moment. Today, the universe calls you to act, measured but decisive, with compassion still in your heart. I see a map before me, not of geography, but of the heart and of ideals. A turning point will come through a message, a phone call, a stranger with an invitation. Do not chase it desperately. When it comes, you will recognize it. It will feel like the exact key to the dream you have quietly carried. And when that key touches your hand, your body will tremble with a knowing, a mixture of the strange and the familiar. That is the sign of transition. I also see a guide appear. Not one who comes to rescue you, but one who recognizes your vision. It could be a partner, a kindred friend, or a network of souls aligned with you. They come to resonate, to co-create, to help you manifest the dream that has meaning beyond yourself. Receive them with humility and with responsibility, because contributing together is how Aquarius fulfills its higher human value. And within you, the child of ideas begins to laugh. The curious, innocent self you once hid for fear of loss. Now it runs free upon the ground, testing, failing, learning. And when you let it move this way, the miracle will come. Not as unfounded magic, but as the fruit of experiment, adjustment, perseverance. One lesson must be remembered. Every meaningful achievement begins when you take responsibility for your vision, and at the same time share your power, making space for others to join. Your growth must walk side by side with lifting others up. This is the human value the universe longs to see in you. And if you are attentive, the sky will send you a sign. A star shining brighter, a sudden wind, a small moment of synchronicity. This will be your confirmation, the universe whispering, yes, this is your path. Follow it, trust it. And finally, I leave you with this invitation. Close your eyes, place your hand upon your chest, and say to yourself that from September 17th forward, you will step into purposeful action, forgive the past, and offer your gifts to the community. For when you live fully in your truth, the world will recognize you and respond in kind. But listen carefully to this. Do not accept less. Do not settle for scraps of love or partial recognition. You have been patient too long. You have given more than you received. Now it is time to balance, to give, and to allow yourself to receive, to love, and to allow yourself to be loved, to offer, and to be lifted in return. And here I see the throne, not as a symbol of power, but as a symbol of dignity. The time has come to claim your place, to stop shrinking back, to acknowledge your true worth. For when you honor yourself, the world will begin to mirror that same honor back to you. And know this, Aquarius, I see a new cycle in the material world, not born from scarcity, but from expansion. I see a project revived. I see a chance once thought lost, brought back to life. Finances will not be a burden anymore. They will become a tool for creation, for sustaining your vision, for dreaming larger than before. And if this sounds too good, remember, reality shifts the moment the soul awakens, and you, Aquarius, are awakening to love, to creation, to receiving. That trinity is what your guides are whispering to me now. When I hear these words, I sense an ancient melody, like a lullaby that once soothed humanity as they gazed upon the stars. This is not only a message, it is a calling, to stop merely existing, to begin living fully. You have waited too long for the perfect sign, but the ideal moment is not far in the future. It is now. The cards show me the symbol of the sacred flame, and you, Aquarius soul, carry that flame within you. But this is not a fire of destruction. This is the fire of purification, turning pain into purpose, turning fear into motivation. That flame is rising within you. Do you feel it? The trembling in your chest, the surge in your mind. This is your soul wanting to speak. It tells me you are about to make a decision that will change everything. A decision that no one else needs to understand. A decision that requires no noise, no approval. But it will be the most profound act of self-love you have ever chosen. Do not fear endings, for every ending now exists only to make room for what is truly yours. And what is coming is not temporary. It is lasting. It is nourishing. It is real. The card shows me deep roots in fertile ground. That root is you. And when I look at that image, my chest tightens with emotion. I see tears, but not of sorrow. They are tears of gratitude, because finally you understand what your guides have always whispered. You have never been alone. Even in silence, they were speaking. Even when you forgot yourself, they remembered you. I see the number 3 appear, in dreams, on clocks, in the patterns of everyday synchronicity. 3 is the symbol of balance, body, mind, and soul in harmony. When you see it, know that you are standing exactly where you are meant to be. And in this vision, a rare symbol arises, the guiding star. It carries only one meaning. A miracle is on its way, but you must be ready to accept it without fear. Sometimes we become so used to suffering that when happiness knocks, we hesitate. No more. Not for you. Believe now that life can also be gentle with you. I also see an important conversation approaching. It may be with someone from your past or with someone entirely new, but it will not be shallow. It will be deep. It will reveal. It will transform. Do not avoid it. That conversation will be the bridge leading you toward a greater door. Aquarius, the cards now show me a holy silence, not the emptiness of nothingness, but a waiting filled with meaning, like the breath before the music begins, like the dawn just before the sun appears. If life feels strangely quiet to you now, take it as a sign. The universe is preparing you. The card of vision rises. You are seeing farther. You are sharper now. You notice signals where others see only noise. You read patterns. You catch symbols. You feel synchronicity. This is no accident. This is the expansion of your awareness, and you will need it. For the opportunities ahead may sometimes arrive cloaked in doubt. Not everything that glitters will belong to you, but your heart will know at once what is truly yours. I see a career door opening, linked to the talent that has always been yours. Remember this. Do not sell yourself short. Do not settle for choices that only let you survive. This new cycle calls you to create, to contribute, to grow from the passion that burns within you. And I also see movement, perhaps a change of home, perhaps a new city, perhaps a journey that will expand your vision. Do not resist it. It is part of the miracle. It will come naturally, gently, without force. And now the final card appears, the sacred circle, your soul family. They are not of the same blood, but they share your vibration. They will step into your life, or perhaps they are already there and you have not yet recognized them. They are the ones who make you feel at home with a single look, the ones who honor your light without fear. You should not walk alone, Aquarius. These tears you shed now are not of sorrow, but of relief, because you have released the old burdens. And from here, you step into a new cycle, a cycle of freedom, of creativity, and of community. A new person is born from the ashes of all that has burned away, Aquarius. When the final cards are revealed, I feel a deep, profound peace. This is not a noisy ending, nor a tearful goodbye. It is like a quiet sunset, when the sun closes the day with the promise that it will blaze again tomorrow. The closing card of this reading is legacy, and it tells me something very clear. Nothing you have endured so far has been wasted. Every stumble, every idea that did not yet form, every person who left, every door that closed, they have all built the foundation for what is coming. And this legacy, Aquarius, belongs to you. You do not need anyone's permission to step into it. September 17th is not merely a date on the calendar. It is a spiritual milestone, a threshold, a confirmation from the heavens that you are ready. If you are still listening to these words, it is because this message is meant for you. Do not doubt. Do not ask why. Receive it. I see the wheel of fate turning, closing one journey and opening another. This is the moment you stop standing still and begin to move. The winds have changed. The universe has heard every prayer, every secret wish you sent up into the quiet sky. And the answer echoes. Your guides, your ancestors, your soul, they honor you. Because you did not give up. Because you kept walking. Because you held faith. For you, Aquarius, the most powerful action is not only to walk forward for yourself, but to open a path for the community. Now, before I close this reading, I say this from my whole heart. If these words touch you, if you feel them reflecting what you needed to hear, I invite you to share in the comments. I want to read you. I want to know how this message resonates within your heart. As I have opened my heart to speak with you, you may open yours to respond. If you wish to support this space of light, there are simple but meaningful ways. Subscribe to the channel to continue receiving messages like this, like the video so it reaches more hearts that need it, and leave a comment to remind us we are never alone on this journey. If you would like to contribute more, you may become a channel member for the price of a cup of coffee each month, or click the Super Thanks button to support at any time. I believe every gift given from the heart will return multiplied, for the spirit of Aquarius is meant to give and to be given to. And now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and quietly repeat after me. I am ready to receive the good that life offers me. I accept miracles. I trust my path. I honor my story and my legacy. I open my heart to receive abundance, love, and peace. From this small corner of the world, I hold you in the arms of wisdom and love that life has bestowed. And if you wish, know that I will always be here, to listen to the call within your soul, to reflect back to you what you have long known. Your spiritual companion, yes.